talk about our passing tree. We use the hand method for our passing routes. We only run 5 routes. The hand method is, a way to remember it is your thumb always goes to the sideline while your pinky is going towards the football. So if the football is on this side of us, which would mean that we are the left split end, we would be using our right hand for our calls, for our route tree. If the football would be to our left hand side, then we would use our left hand. So our thumb is always pointing to the sidelines, with the pinky at the football. The reason we do this tells the kids what to do. So if a 1, and this is going to be our sidelines over here, a 1 tells you you are running a 5-yard out. That is a 1. The thumb is already basically pointing. If you look at it, it is the one pointing most straight to the sidelines. A 2 is going to be what we call a corner route. So we've got 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards. You're going to go out and run towards the sideline at 10 yards deep. The 3 obviously is the most vertical, so that is going to be a go. Here's our 2, here's our 3, which is a go. Our 4 is going to be the exact opposite of a 2. So it's going to be what would we call a post. You're posting into the middle of the field, because obviously the football's on our right. And this is still going to be 10 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 5 yards. And then the pinky is the opposite of the 1. You're going to run a 5-yard drag, what we would call a drag. So 1 and 5, which are your shortest, usually your shortest digits, are your shortest routes. 5-yard in and a 5-yard out. Your middle finger, which is normally your longest finger, it's not for everybody, but it is the straightest, so that is why we're running a go. And then your pointer finger and ring finger, they are basically, you split the difference. If you split the difference between a 5 and a 3, you're going to run at this angle. Same thing over here. So just to try to keep it simple for the kids, the thumb goes to the sideline with the hand that is closest to the ball. So if the ball is closest to my right hand, I use my right hand. If the ball is on my left and closest to my left hand, I use my left hand. So the route tree is 5 routes, basically mirrors one another, but it's just a simple way for us to designate what routes we want. So if we ran say we ran a spread, we would be able to call like a spread right 1245. The 1245 would designate what routes the kids run. So 1, 2, 4, 5. And the kids would know what 4 routes they're running. So that's all this is. As the season progresses, we get in some passes. We will be utilizing the hand method for the passing tree. That is what they use at the middle school level, at Mountaineer Middle, so they can start kind of learning and thinking about using that. And it also helps if they forget what they're doing, they have a little bit of an ability to kind of look at their hand, and their fingers will basically tell them what route they need to run.